if you think back to when COVID was here, it feels like that was a lifetime ago. People really had to stay home, and they got really focused on what it looked like in the house. A lot of renovations, a lot of remodeling, new flooring, new carpet, new everything. That really hasn't stopped. Got Jeff Beattie here. How are you, sir?
I'm doing good, sir. Nice to see you again,
Now,
Chet.
you are good to see you as well. You're in charge of Jack Beattie's House of Carpet.
I am.
And now, how long have you guys been here?
My parents started on the Gulf Coast in 1970.
Wow, and then in this building?
Since 1972.
And we're here in Gulfport, just off Pass Road. Folks who know exactly where you are, you've been here for a minute.
Minute and 55 years.
A minute and 55 years, I love that. So tell us a little bit about what you do here.
We offer a complete service. We do carpet, of course, because then that's the name of the business. But we also do some wood floors. We do vinyl plank floors. You know, the luxury vinyl plank is really hot right now. It's selling like fire. And we also do bathroom renovations. We do custom tear out of your tub and convert it into a walk-in shower.
Well, let's go back to carpet for a minute. Now,
sure.
We're standing on a piece of carpet here in your showroom, and before we went on camera, you told me that this carpet needs to be replaced.
It does.
Let me tell you right now, this is probably some of the most plush carpet I have felt under my feet, and I have shoes on.
Right.
Like it feels brand spanking new.
Yes.
That is.
It's the way it feels that way is because of the pad.
Right.
The density of the pad is what makes your carpet last longer.
I just sold my home, but I was in it for about 4 years when I left, and I don't know if it ever felt this plush.
Right.
But this is a great testament to the quality of the workmanship, the quality of the product that you
Yes.
have, that you offer. So right here we're looking at tile. Now you mentioned bathroom remodel. Looks like there's some bathroom kind of tile here.
There is. We have a variety of different styles, shapes, sizes, colors, and we can basically just whatever your imagination can do, we can do it.
Right. So let's walk through the
Sure.
let's walk through the showroom here. When you talk about, I'm gonna let you go first. When you talk about bathroom remodels,
Right.
we're talking about like tearing everything out.
Tearing everything down to the studs. Yes.
Right. So you see all of this stuff. Now I'm gonna be honest. I'm a TikTok guy.
Okay.
And I see folks who are like, do it yourself, do it yourself, and then I watch them and I'm like, oh, that seems easy. But it's a whole bathroom remodel in like a 90-second video.
Right.
It takes a lot longer than 90 seconds, and it takes a heck of a lot more skill to really know what you're doing, so that you don't pay to start it over and then have to pay for a professional to come in and fix what you didn't get right.
It does. Yes.
So tell us a little bit about your process when it comes to remodeling that bathroom, because that's a lot of what you're doing right now.
It is. It is a lot of what we're doing. We go in and we tear out the existing. We get it down to the studs. I work with several plumbers that come by and can do any plumbing work we need in the wall. And we also use the Schluter waterproofing system. And that is probably the premier waterproofing system on the market.
So this waterproofing, this is what you will put the tile on. This is what goes up first whenever you get everything else out.
It goes up on the wall first.
And the tile goes attached to that.
The tile attaches to it.
So once you get the tile and the bathroom, the shower floor, because if we're ripping the tub out, we're putting the floor in. The flooring for the rest of the bathroom, you have plenty of options for that as well.
Plenty of options. We can tie in with the same tile if you want to do the same tile. We can. It's just endless options.
We have some stuff over here.
We do.
Well, let's go take a look at that over here.
Sure.
So this is where your is this where your planking is?
It's a mix. It's a hodgepodge.
Sure. We
have some luxury vinyl plank in this area, Chet, and we also have some porcelain tile and a little selection of wood there. So.
Well, see, so I had my best friend moved into a home and we took the flooring and he put in bamboo. It's a little bit easier when you're just cutting and laying that, but starting to talk about tile, now you're cutting ceramic, and that's
porcelain body tile.
Yeah, that's a little bit more of a skill set.
Well, it is. Yes.
And that's why we call folks like you.
Yeah, and doing it vertically on the walls is a skill set.
Ooh.
Because a lot of people can put it on the floor, but you've got to have skills to do it up the walls.
Right. So, and that's part of what you do. Like, so when you decide, when you finally say, you know what, I'm done looking at this, or we're mentioning like every 7 years is about when a renovation happens, and depending on if you're at that point, you realize maybe it's time for that. What is the next step? Do they call you? You come in. There's a consultation. How does that work?
We do consultations. We work by appointment. You can call us at our phone number. and we'll be happy to come see you and give you an estimate.
So what does that look like? Are you coming in the house and it becomes a creative process? Is a lot of it computerized now? How does that work?
No, it's we still do it the old-fashioned way.
Good.
Yeah. So we show up, we measure, we discuss layout, and we go from there.
I mean, I know budget's a key piece of it.
Big piece of it.
If not the biggest piece of it.
It is.
That's where the rubber hits the road.
That's
so to say.
exactly where it hits the road.
And that also can determine what kind of product you're going to use, because we've just been walking through your showroom here, and it looks like you. Well, I say it looks like. I don't really know because I'm not the subject matter expert like you are, Jeff. But it seems like, from what I've been looking at, you have something for just about every budget.
We do.
And do you think that's what has kept you, in business for so long?
No, I think it's our service and our service after the sale.
So tell us about that.
Because you can basically purchase this anywhere, but when it comes to the service, and we provide a great service.
You said the service after the sale. When you say that, like, I know that seems to be a term that every good business uses.
Right.
What is in this kind and at the Jack Beattie House of Carpet? What does service after the sale mean?
Well, if you called us with a problem, we would respond to you, and we would come out and take care of your problem if something arises.
So, how many, just for fun, how many clients do you have who you've helped their grandparents, and now you've done floors for their parents, and now you're helping the kids?
Grandkids, a few.
Grandkids into the grandkids. You're like working with 4 generations of folks here.
Easily.
That's fantastic. Yeah, and I'll tell you, just looking around, I love the fact that I wouldn't know what I didn't know. So I would know. I can see in my house I don't like what I see, right? And I know that I need something else. But you're able to help that process for me as well.
I am. We are able with Mom and even with Angela. She can help too. So we come in. We make our suggestions.
Right.
And a lot of times people go with our suggestions.
I mean, you see so much of it, and you know what works for people and what doesn't. And you also can help if someone's trying to be like outside of the box. Mm-hmm. You have a good, firm understanding of what everybody else is doing. You're like, listen, I've put in 10 of these. Yeah. If you want to do something different, you want to go over here on this side of things.
Or we can, just come up with something off the fly. We recently did a job where they wanted to add a shelf to the wall, and so we took one of the curbs that Schluter makes and attached it to the wall and covered it in the tile, so the freestanding bathtub would have a place to put shampoo or whatever, soap, whatever body lotion, whatever they put on there.
Well, look, see, if you're looking around and you like what you see here, but you look around your house and you don't like what you see, Jack Beattie's House of Carpet off of Pass Road in Gulfport, they can customize these things for you. They can make it fit for your budget, and they'll get you taken care of. Jeff, thanks so much.
Thank you, Chet.